welcome to Cuppa with Ben. So, today is the 14th of December, and today is also the first day of Hanukkah. Hanukkah is a Jewish holiday that is celebrated in December along with Christmas and Kwanzaa. I know there is also another holiday, I believe, that is happening in December. I just forgot the name of it, because I know there's Christmas, Hanukkah, also Kwanzaa, and I forgot the other one. Darn it. But besides that, how are you today? How is the weather over by you? Is it sunny? Is it cloudy? It is cloudy here with 5 Celsius. I know out on the west coast they are dealing with snow, and a lot of snow. Yesterday down south in Texas there was a tornado. So it's kind of interesting with how all the weather is going on, and I still have not figured out how to send the Met Office links so I could use their weather forecast. Because if I could use the Met Office weather forecast, that'd be great, because then I could just give you the temperatures around here, and then I can say, here, let's go over to the Met Office for your full forecast in your area. And then I could just switch to the Met Office, and then have their little weather spot inside my program. Then you'll hear that, and then I'll come back and be like, welcome back to a Cuppa with Ben. Here is what we're going to be talking about today. And I just think that'd be so cool if I could just get that. So, today, I was trying to find pieces to a old model that I was building years ago. I was trying to build a replica of the Sears Tower that's in Chicago, and I found the book that came with the pieces of the parts to build the model, but I could not find any of the pieces, because I don't know, maybe they got thrown away or not, actually into the rubbish bin, I don't know. So the book that I found is Tower Building Guide. So this Tower Building Guide came with the pieces for the building of a building. And there is a website on here. I don't know if this website still works, or if they even have the pieces still, because this was way back in 2007 when I made this tower. So who knows? And the book copyrighted in 2005. So who knows if Bridge Steel Toys even sells all the pictures for that. Even though it would have been really cool. Maybe I might go and switch to Lego or something like that. So, because Christmas is not that far away at all. Now, I know that a lot of people want to call it Xmas, or just want to call it holidays, and I don't care. I don't really care if you want to call it Christmas or uh, Xmas or even holidays. I don't care what you call it. I just call it Christmas because I was raised Catholic, and that's that. I do not want to force religion on anyone. I would love to learn more about Hanukkah and how lighting the menorah and how to. I just don't know how to read the scrolls or learn the language. I could learn the language, but I don't know how to use it. But furthermore, so that would be something I would love to look into, how to celebrate Hanukkah and how Hanukkah all originated. Because I remember hearing about Hanukkah when I was in primary school. The guidance counselor would come into the classroom with a book, and she would come in with a lot of books, but she would come in with a book, come in with a menorah, it was all candy, it was all sweets, like hot bread with sugar, and I showed teach about Hanukkah. And also, Nickelodeon had a Hanukkah special. It was Rugrats, and there was a Hanukkah episode because Tommy Pickles' grandparents on Diddy's side of the family, Tommy's mother, was Jewish. His grandmother and grandfather was Jewish. So it was kind of cool episode, actually. But they don't make good cartoons like that anymore. And now they're bringing them back, but the cartoons that they're bringing back are not as good as the originals. Are not. No, they are most definitely not as good as the originals. I don't know why they're doing that. So, with Christmas shopping, do you go out to the store and buy the stuff, or do you just do online shopping? Because what I love to do is I do love going to the shop and buying Christmas gifts at the store, but I also love just going online and buying them more from Amazon or Target or even Walmart or Macy's, or back when Sears was around, they used to go to Sears or hobby stores like Greenfield News and Hobby, or even Cudahy News and Hobby, just to name a few hobby stores for you. Or even going over to Gander Mountain, Granny Mills, Bass Pro Soap. Fun. Sorry. So, here is the thing. I just heard about this recently on a radio station in Chicago. So, remember years back, maybe in 2009, 2010, there was a challenge, and it was a big hooray on YouTube. It was the Coke and Milk challenge, or just Coke and Milk, where you mix Coca-Cola with your milk. You drink it. Well, now, according to this Chicago radio station, is that they are coming out with Pepsi and milk. So, it's just like Coke and milk. You pour the Pepsi, the fizzy drink into the cup, then you grab the milk, and you pour that in the cup too, and Bob's your uncle, here's your Coke and milk. I mean, not Coke and milk, sorry. Here is your Pepsi and milk. What next? Dr. Pepper? Is Dr. Pepper going to come on and say, oh, we're going to have Dr. Pepper milk or RC and milk? I honestly don't know what soda brands there are in the UK. I would love to know, but are they going to come out with Coke and, are they going to come out with something in milk too? I know they sell Coke and Pepsi over there, but I'm talking about the brands that are strictly over there. I'm not just talking about ginger soda, no, or ginger beer, whatever you want to call it. I'm talking about other beverages that they probably have. But they don't always just drink tea. They drink cappuccinos, macchiatos, all those fancy coffee names. But you can make your own mocha at home without going to the Starbucks or going to Valentine Cafe. Even though Valentine Cafe was pretty good, I would not mind going back to Valentine Cafe. They were actually a little bit cheaper than Starbucks. A little cheaper than Starbucks. They were very similar to the fixed coffee shop that was in Milwaukee from 2000 and... Hold on, sorry. From 2007 to 2015, I believe. But still, they have a lot of locations. A lot of locations around Milwaukee. And if you do want to find out more about the sites in Milwaukee or how to tour, there is a food restaurant review guide online. I believe it's called Dominic's Milwaukee. I think it's called Dominic's Milwaukee. I'm not sure. It's been a while since I've been on his Facebook page. But what he does is a lot of news organizations in Milwaukee talk about him. So what he does is he goes to a restaurant, eats there, takes a few pictures, and writes very nice reviews. Some of the places where he's been to, I haven't even heard of yet. Or I have them now because I followed them on social media. But yeah, Dominic's Milwaukee. If you want to find out where to go eat, if you are in Milwaukee on holiday, go to Dominic's Milwaukee, or even Wandering Wisconsin YouTube channel. Wandering Wisconsin's YouTube channel is pretty good too, to learn about national parks. If you are interested in national parks around Wisconsin, if you are planning a trip to Wisconsin any time of the year, probably there in the summer months or spring break, but Wandering Wisconsin is a good site. That's run by two teachers. They are from a Wisconsin school. I believe the 4th grade teachers, because in the earlier videos they were always said hello 4th graders. So what the thing is, I bet they were just trying to just use this originally for their students, for their class. But because they're online and they're on YouTube, more people, not just their class or their students, but other people, like blokes like me, can watch it. And they do a lot of interesting stuff. And they're kind of like a travel guide, not just teachers trying to teach their students about national parks, but they are also showing you what's around the area. They even went to a restaurant a few days ago, and I thought that the one omelette that the teacher had was absolutely lovely. I would love to go out and have a nice omelette like that. I'm in the mood for crepes right now. Probably, you know what? I might go out for crepes after this podcast. But still, that's just a few. I did hear from news reports that the person who runs Dominic Milwaukee is a student at a secondary school in the Milwaukee area. So he is just doing this as a hobby. But if he could just gradually expand his platform to YouTube or Twitter or even Instagram. Not saying he has to. No, I'm not trying to tell the bloke what to do. But the thing is, if he expands his platform to get more followers, he can possibly get paid. He can possibly get paid to do this. And then he can make this into a career of his own. And it's great what he's doing. And I appreciate it. I think it's kind of cool. When I was his age, I was trying to run my first YouTube channel. But that didn't go well. I was trying to run my own news service called WISF1. And that was a joke. It was just a mick. It was like making a laugh. And it was dumb. And I'm not really interested in media that much anymore. Do I want to run my own radio show? Sure. Do I want to possibly someday be on GBN News? Have a couple with been on GBN News? Sure. Why not? Or even on TV. I don't care. But I will go back to university to get a degree in journalism. I got a certificate supposedly. Haven't seen that yet. But still. And also, going back to talking about the topic that I honestly forgot what the topic was today. Oh my word. So, if you want to go and check out the holiday lights or the Chris Kingdom Market in Chicago, I highly recommend to take public transit or public transport or even commuter rail. Metro has a pass for only $10. They even have a very nice weekend pass where you can ride for 2 days on any line. They have the UP North Line, the Market District Line, the Market Central Line, North Central Line, all the lines, even the electric line. And if you get a pass on the Venture card or the Venture app, you can ride all these lines and to and from for 2 days. Or you get a day pass on for Metro that would basically give you the whole day to ride on any Metro line you want to and from. All you pay is, I believe, just only $10. Very good bargain. And only you have to pay $2 parking at the car park. So that's not bad either. It's really not that bad really much. Amtrak is a little bit pricey, even though Amtrak does take less stops than Metro does. But I'm not trying to make ads. I'm not trying to make advertisements from these people or companies. I'm not. I'm really not. I am really not. So, but today, I was talking to, well, no, not today, a few days ago, I was talking to my friend from Wales, and we were talking about advent calendars, and how, and then the thing is about Advent calendars, sorry about the weird pauses, I'm sorry, is there are so many. There are chocolate ones, there are beverage ones, there are cheese ones. I actually have a Advent calendar from UK. It's UK cheese that you can try all different kinds of cheeses in the United Kingdom, across Britain, Wales, Scotland, everywhere in the UK, sorry. But these are made in the UK, and it's nice, it's really nice. And I was at work a few weeks ago when a teacher came up to me and said, "Ben, did you have Advent calendars when you were a kid? When you were a lad?" Really? When were Advent calendars just set for children? No, they are not. Advent calendars are for anyone, people. Come on. Like, who doesn't want a nice sweet, or a little shot of brandy, or a little shot of beer or wine during the day? Honestly. No, I don't drink much. I don't really drink at all. I do have a cuppa. It's actually, I made my own mocha. That's what I made. I made my own mocha. And what I did was I took hot cocoa mix, and then I poured my coffee on the hot cocoa mix, mix it up, and there you go, there's your mocha. But sometimes I love to jazz it up a bit, like put whipped cream on it, or marshmallows, whipped cream marshmallows, and then maybe chocolate sauce or icing, whatever they call that, drizzle that on. So one time I even tried to make my own spiced coffee. Not talking alcohol. No. What I'm talking is just taking spices from the continent, like cinnamon, or pumpkin, or even ginger. And I just sprinkled that in with the coffee grounds and brewed the coffee that way. I did not ever try that with my cup of tea because I didn't want to ruin my nice cup. Also with tea, I love to get London Fog tea over at the coffee shops when I do go to the coffee house. I'd love to get the London Fog. Not a lot of places serves the London Fog. It's like smooth, crisp tea, hot, with a little bit of milk mixed up. They even jazz it up a bit and heat up the milk and make it all bubbly and like creamy. Drizzle that on top, and they try to make a little outline for me. It looks nice. It looks really nice. But still, I would. Enough with talking about cheese and other stuff like that. So, when you are getting ready for the Christmas holiday, or any holiday if you celebrate, any other holiday that is happening in December, what are your traditions? Do you go out, shop? Do you listen to music, holiday music? Do you listen or watch holiday films, Christmas films, or anything like that? Because I would love to learn. I would really love to learn all the other holidays that are happening in December. Not just Christmas. I know Christmas revolves over everything. Like some radio stations in Chicago and Milwaukee and maybe around the Midwest, around the globe, they start their Christmas music the day after Halloween. The day after Halloween. And it's fine, it's really fine if you don't mind listening to Christmas music on BBC Sounds or on any other radio platform there is out there. But still. So, have you seen any good Christmas films lately? Have you been to any Christmas plays? I would love to see the Christmas Carol. And I have not seen Scrooge at all this year. There's still time. There is still time. I could possibly go out and buy tickets. The Jingle Bus is happening in Milwaukee this weekend. It's been happening all this past week. I haven't even done that yet with the Nutcracker. I cannot talk about the Nutcracker with one basketball coach at a school I used to go to, because he thinks differently. Let's just say that he thinks differently. So whenever you say the word Nutcracker, he would say, "Oh, that hurts," or "Oh, that seems very painful to watch the Nutcracker." It's like, no. Don't even start with bubbles. Oh my word. And he wanted a hippopotamus for Christmas. I really wonder if he got that. Probably not. Actually, I did buy him a hippopotamus once. It was a toy. It used to sing. I don't know if he still had that. I don't really care if it doesn't. But thanks for sitting in and enjoying a nice cuppa with me, even though I have not sipped my cuppa yet. I think it's way over there on the other side of the room, and I'm way over here behind my microphone. But I did get a nice table so I can set up my radio station that I'm trying to build. I would love to get like one of those broadcast boards so I can be a little bit more professional with my podcast. I'll have more train videos coming up on the way on the Transporting with Ben, so please hold tight. I'm busy, alright? I am super busy. But honestly though, so have a great day, have a lovely holiday, happy Hanukkah to everyone who celebrates happy Hanukkah, happy holidays, and also Merry Christmas. And hopefully have another show coming up soon. And catch you later. Have a lovely day. Hopefully the weather is great where you are. More rain is coming, and it is only 5 Celsius. So have a great day. Catch you. See you later. Goodbye.